All right, let's move to the second one. We're going to create another artboard. Going to add another artboard here, and we're going to increase the width of this particular guy here. Let's increase it a bit. All right. And before I continue, I want to put this guy in a layer of itself. So I select everything and press Ctrl X, right? I go to my layers, and yeah, I think it's in a layer of itself already. So even if I don't press Ctrl S, I'll just go back to Ctrl Z. There is no other layer here before, so undo. Yeah. So let's create a new layer, and in this new layer is where we're going to do the second design. So we're going to use black, create a rectangle and give it black color. Let's use this black, it's more richer. And then we're now going to draw a rectangle over this artboard, and we're going to lock the layer. Yes, we're going to lock it and create another layer. So this will be the background. The one that is locked is our background layer. That's D. Then this is our blend texts. Let's call it text 1. Maybe there might be others. All right, so this one is where we're going to do the new design. We're going to use circle, an ellipse. We'll draw an ellipse here. And let's draw an ellipse here. All right, let's reduce the ellipse a bit and increase my screen. All right, so I'm now going to make the fill the stroke by swapping it here, right? And right now the fill is now the stroke. I'm going to select a color for the fill for the stroke. I'm going to go back to my split complementary. I'm going to expand the panel, and I'm going to use a lighter shade here. Yeah. So on this, I'm going to give it dashed stroke by double clicking the stroke here, and I've double clicked it. I want to give it a dashed stroke, not just a consistency uniform, not just this one that is just consistent and uniform. I'm going to give it a dash stroke, and then I'm going to use this guy, round cap. Let it be round. Let it stroke the cap be round. Give it a dash. Dash is 2, cap is 2, this is 2, here's 0, 0, 0. I think this is fantastic. Yeah, so there's not too much gap between each other. So having done that, I am going to duplicate. I'm going to rotate this and make copies of the rotation. Let me put this guy here and let it stay there, including this guy. When I need you, I'm going to call you back. So I'm going to go back to my rotation tool and then click on double click. Sorry, let me do that again. I'm going to double click my rotation tool and give him minus 30 degrees, and then minus 30 degrees I think is okay, and then press copy. Yes, so I have copies of this. I'm going to press Ctrl D to make duplicate copies, right? So on this copy, I'm going to change the color of that. Instead of this color, I'm going to use this. Go to this guy here. Use this guy. I'll use this color. Change this guy here too. Change this guy here too. Else. Yeah. So that is it. So I have all this happening here. So I'm now going to use my blend tool to complete the remaining. I'm going to use my blend tool here, right? I'll select this guy here, and this feature is going to task your RAM of your laptop, of your system. So make sure you have enough RAM to do this, right? So I'm going to click on this guy here, click on this guy here, click on all, tap on all these stuffs. Tap on this guy. Tap on this guy. Last one. All right. So we now have all this. The reason why you don't have the steps are too much. So what we're going to do is to select all this guy here. So that's why there is no gap in between. You can't see the gap because the steps are too much. So we'll go to object and go to blend and go to blend options. And we're going to reduce the steps to 25. And then okay. So now you're beginning to see steps are coming out, making it different shades. Let's reduce it a bit. Go to blend options. Instead of using 25, let's use 18 and okay. Right. So you're beginning to see the blend, the whole shades of color. This is actually very nice. So what we can do is we can click on this guy. Okay, we can just use a selection tool, or no, since everything is grouped, we don't need to group everything. We just isolate by double clicking. We want to isolate these two, right? And then we just shift him here and then go to the next one. We just want to create an asymmetrical design here, right? And then this last one, can we give him more? Oh, I think it's too much. Let's just drop it a bit. Now I'll double click outside. Now you can now see the entire effect coming to life. Let's reduce him and then shift him here to the side. And then we just type whatever we want to type here. Let's give him axis. And then change it to white. You can just give him just stroke without fill. So we just have this axis. Or you want to swap it, you just go ahead and swap it to the fill. And come here to the color. Okay. So what we want to do now is to give him a gray color or any color. Let's give him another color. So let's activate this fill here and give him another color, right? So it blends with the colors that are here. So we just have our axis. Now let's compare what we have here to what we had before. So let's first of all preview what we have done. So this is what we did here, and this is what we did here. You can use this to create very nice colors for your artistic work, your NFTs, or your t-shirt designs, or your presentations, or your logo design, whatever you want to do that is very creative. You can use the blend tool for text and so on and so forth, right? So thanks guys and bye.